If I lost everything tomorrow, no job, no certifications, no degree, and I had to break into cybersecurity from absolute zero, here is exactly what I would do in the next 6 months. We are going to map out a precise step-by-step timeline. We will use strictly free learning tools, and we will target entry-level roles that actually exist in the job market today. We are not following a bloated 3-year curriculum. We are skipping irrelevant programming languages, and we will completely bypass the overpriced theoretical certifications that drain your bank account without getting you hired. But here is the reality of this industry. If you are only chasing a high salary, you will likely quit by month 2. The people who actually get hired are the ones driven by a genuine curiosity about how computer systems break. Month 1 starts right now. Your first 30 days are dedicated entirely to the operating system of cybersecurity, Linux. Your goal is complete fluency in the command line. Many beginners skip this step so they can play with flashy hacking tools immediately. When you do that, you end up memorizing terminal commands without understanding what they do. Every cyber attack happens on an operating system. If you do not know the environment, the tools are useless. You will use a free, gamified platform called Over the Wire, specifically the Bandit track. It forces you to navigate servers using only the terminal. Do not move on until you have completed all 34 levels. Month 2 shifts to networking. You must understand how data packets travel across the internet. You will study IP addresses, subnetting, and the protocols that route traffic. This diagram represents your first practical project. You will set up a virtual home lab using free VirtualBox software. Inside it, you will run an attacker operating system, Kali Linux, and isolate it alongside an intentionally vulnerable target system called Metasploitable. You will configure the network so the 2 machines can communicate and send a ping from the attacker to the target. Study the free CompTIA Network Plus material to learn these concepts, but do not waste your money taking the actual exam. At the entry level, employers do not require it. Mastering Linux file structures and the physics of network traffic separates the professionals from the amateurs. It strips away the illusion of hacking, turning abstract attacks into logical, predictable sequences. With the technical foundation built, month 3 is where cybersecurity formally begins. You are going to learn the vocabulary of the industry and adopt the mental model of a network defender. You will study the OWASP Top 10 web vulnerabilities, the CIA triad of confidentiality, integrity, and availability, and the basics of how firewalls filter malicious traffic. In month 4, you will focus entirely on preparing for and passing the CompTIA Security Plus exam. Security Plus is the undisputed choice for your first certification. It requires no prior experience, it does not tie you to a single vendor software, and it is recognized by nearly every major employer globally. Do not fall into the certification trap. Avoid expensive, theory-heavy exams like the Certified Ethical Hacker, which costs over $1,000 and holds very little weight if you do not already have hands-on experience. Before you spend money to book the real Security Plus exam, take practice tests. Wait until you are consistently scoring 85% or higher on 3 consecutive attempts. Then schedule the test. Avoiding expensive, low-value certifications preserves your capital. Securing the Security Plus credential provides the exact baseline of trust you need to bypass automated HR filters and get your resume seen by a human. Month 5 is the critical pivot point. You have theoretical knowledge and a certification. Now you must translate that into tangible proof. You will complete Guided Security Operations Center, or SOC, Level 1 lab paths. These environments simulate real-world incident response, forcing you to analyze logs and hunt for live threats on a network. This leads to the most vital deliverable of your 6-month roadmap. You will create a public GitHub Pages portfolio to document step-by-step machine write-ups. Each report must clearly outline your reconnaissance, your exploitation method, and the lessons learned. In month 6, you choose a specialization track. For beginners, Blue Team and SOC Analyst roles are the most accessible entry points. Format your final resume to fit on a single page, optimize it for automated tracking systems, and place the URL to your portfolio prominently at the very top of the document. The job market is flooded with candidates who hold certifications but have zero practical experience. A documented, public portfolio of lab methodologies proves that you can think critically through a problem, elevating you far above the competition. When we look at a real-world job posting for an entry-level SOC analyst, the requirements align directly with this plan. They ask for Linux proficiency, the Security Plus certification, and experience with log analysis tools. You are ready to apply when you possess the Security Plus credential, a top percentile lab rank, and a visible portfolio URL. 3 documented practical write-ups hold exponentially more hiring power than 5 theoretical certifications. I have compiled every platform, tool, and study resource mentioned today into a comprehensive PDF guide. You can download it for free using the link in the description. Commit to the roadmap today by dropping a comment below with the specific month you are starting from. Then, subscribe to the channel.